welcome back to the channel. So today I am picking up a part I didn't think I was going to be able to get for a while, but someone that I bought a part from before, and he follows me on Instagram, he saw that I didn't have one, so started talking to him, and he's giving me a great price on it. So we're going to go pick up this part right now, and then we got another part to install in the car, and then there's a car show this weekend, so we're just going to keep this video going. So we just got home. I'm so pumped. I think most of you guys saw my Instagram know I've got a weight track diff for the Corrado. So stoked on that. I got for an amazing price, because obviously these things are usually like $1,000. This thing's brand new. We put the ring gear on it, and they have the aftermarket ARP already and everything. So he put it in the transmission, and then he never used it. So I have to look if the ring gear is the same as my transmission, because I really like the gear ratio in mine. So I have to check on that. So that is new. And then I got the Autotech 28mm hollow one, because I thought the Corrado head. I don't know, you're so cute. I thought the Corrado had the hollow 28, but it actually has the 25 solid. And I have the 28 hollow on the Red Mark II, and I really like it a lot more, I think. So I got it so I can try it on this. I think it's gonna work out a little bit better. And I finally got this. Here's the new Corrado picture up on the wall. Looks so good. It's a little darker than I thought. I usually lighten up the picture when I send it to, I think it's from Costco. They come back so dark, but yeah, so that's new. Sway bar is new. I'm so stoked on this. Like, I never thought I would have one of these so soon for this car. Like, I've always wanted a diff, because I mean I have a diff in the Mark V, but for these older cars I never got one, so really exciting. So working under the Corrado, just got done installing the bar, and of course it's raining outside, and it's supposed to rain for the next couple days, so hopefully, I don't know, over the weekend will be great if I could test it, but I think it's probably going to be next week, Monday, Tuesday or something. So yeah, it's fitting good. I love these bars, the same bar that I have on the Mark II, so I can't wait to drive it with this car, being as it's a 1.8T, and obviously that's got a big heavy VR6, way more in the front, so it's going to be interesting to see, because I have a couple of corners I know exactly the speed I can take before the front end starts to push a little bit, so it's going to be cool to see the difference. All right, so it is Father's Day, and I'm pretty excited to see what kind of speed I can get out of some of these corners, you know, like the ones I know what speed I usually can before the front end starts pushing. So probably gonna be a lot of traffic today, but I'm gonna go out and hopefully get a couple corners. Something I do a lot is, because I always drive my wagon, my TDI wagon, and the gearing, and with a diesel, you're shifting at so low RPMs. When I first get into one of my cars that's gas, I'm shifting way too early, and it has no power, has no torque. So I mentally have to tell myself, you know, don't shift at like 3 grand, you know, because like that's when everything starts working, I feel like, in a turbo car after 3 grand. And it's something I always do, because I just drive my diesel so much. So that's something I always have to keep in mind. Right when I start, it's like I'm shifting so early, it's like hesitating and like bogging down. I'm like, what is going on? It's just me shifting way too early. Wow. Oh my gosh. So I went below 50. I don't like pushing it that way too much, because, you know, the other lane, oncoming traffic. But I can tell the rear end, dude, it just feels so planted. And there's a lot of debate, you know, on who you talk to, what forums you read, on what's stiffer, a solid sway bar or a hollow one. And I've got to say, in my experience, and then reading and researching so much, about other things, like the hollow ones don't bend as much as the solid ones, and if you really start thinking about that, it makes sense why it wouldn't bend as much. And I've got to say, it feels very, very solid right now. You know, we'll see if it makes a difference on the way back, because I know on the way back I can stay exactly at 50. If I go a little bit above it, the front end wants to push. So on the way back, we'll see. With doing this, slowing down a lot to get a gap, is my tires get cold and they're not as grippy. This was so smooth, and now it's just so bumpy, and your car really has to handle the bumps. Oh gosh, this is so fun. Right there, and I start losing traction. Holy crap. Okay, here we go. Pumped on how the car is feeling. We should have a good run all the way through this way. Everyone's coming south on it right now at this time of day. My system's hot. I don't have a very big intercooler, so it's heat soaked a little bit right now. In the back now. Oh, so good. Like, I have everything, like the height of my car on for a reason, so I can, you know, do these roads that are pretty rough and not bottom out or anything. Third. the third, I think I need to adjust the diesel geek a bit. It's man, here's a Tesla, here's Evo. Look at all these cars. Session it, so you know, that's it. I just wanted to feel the bar out today, and I'll come out here, you know, other day when there's not so many people and really feel it out. Got some nice weather coming. We've been having so much rain and colder weather. It's gonna be nice to get some warm weather and get that snow melting from up top. I haven't been able to dirt bike ride because it's just been so, the snow is still up top there. So it wouldn't catch up to someone. My tire is obviously cooled down, so I don't know. Bar feels amazing. Car feels amazing. The bar obviously made a difference. The other bar was I think it's a new speed 25 solid. In this bar, I can tell the difference. Like, this is a 28 hollow Autotech, and I can tell the difference night and day. So the only thing I haven't put on is the front upper stress bar Autotech, and I don't know if I need it. Maybe I should put it on and just see what it does, but I gotta drill holes for that, so that if I drill holes, there's no going back. But that's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you did. I'll see you guys later. So if you're still here, kind of checking out the system, you know, my shifting, I don't really notice it grinding or anything when I start, but during and that, like now, like I'm feeling the transmission and it feels hot, and I'm wondering if I'm running too thin of oil, so when it gets hot it's too thin and that's when I'm grinding. So I'm gonna look into that, and I think I might put a thicker transmission oil in and see if that fixes my little bit of grinding, because at the start when I started going, I don't think it's grinding when I put it in the gear. But obviously if you don't have the diesel geek adjusted right, it's terrible. So I don't know, it's really hard to get that thing adjusted right, I feel like. Another thing is just kind of feeling around for heat. You know, everything feels good except for, you know, back here I'm thinking about putting another heat shield right here, because this pipe it's cooling down now, but I couldn't even touch it before. And then other stuff, just kind of looking around, see if anything's moving around. And, you know, it's still a new build, and I need to just make sure, don't even have a clamp on that, sure everything is still looking good and nothing's leaking. I did have a little bit of fluid or a little bit of something on top of the transmission right here. I don't know where it's coming from. It's a weird color too, so I'm gonna keep my eye on that. But that's about it. Everything on this car is going, I mean, it handles so amazing. I do have some plastic covers coming for the lights. That was already there, but just to make sure these stay on the car for a while. I mean, I know I'm lucky that I have extra set up there, but I just want to make sure these last as long as possible before I have to change them out. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. I had an awesome day. This is Father's Day, and now I get to go watch the F1 race starting, so I'm pretty stoked on that. So we have our boy Cat, and he grew up sitting in this, and now that he's big, he still tries to fit in this. Look at him, he's so... That thing is about to break. It's so funny. Hi, guy. What are you doing? Oh, you're so cute. You're so funny. There's our other cat. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. So funny. Father's Day, my wife set me up good with all my dark chocolate that I love. Love you, babe. So pumped. Now I get to watch the F1 race and try to stay awake, all the sugar.